Yes, let's go there. It's not a...
We said Amazonian. We
Yes.
said island girl.
Right there
Step through
in the...
grass.
Right there. Oh, yeah. But it might cut your face, though. And then... And Clay, a little bit of shadow is okay on the model's face, too. It shows the environment. Good. 1, 2, 3. So I just want to say that the autofocus, the eye autofocus in the A1 is very good. Even though there's a leaf in front of Tasi's face, I'm able to even adjust my angle, 1, 2, 3, and it is just very sticky. It doesn't even move at all. It doesn't jump around. It really focuses on Tasi's eye really quick. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I won't sell this yet. I gotta stop buying and selling all the time. Okay, good shot. I like how you're looking at like that. Good. This will be 3/4 body. 1, 2, 3. A lot of good shots already. 1, 2, 3. And Clay, I try to do quality over quantity. It's hard shooting, guys. I did it like once or twice. It's really hard. It's difficult.
For him, he's more, I'll say, he's more of a diva. So
Period.
it's not hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's just simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's giving it to me. So.
Nice. He's serving.
Yes.
Yeah.
At all times.
Nice.
Yes, a little bit too,
Like a little.
yeah, just like that, yeah. Careful your
Yeah.
balance. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the, yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And we have again Tasi,
Hello.
who is our model. And she has been on the channel a total of 3 times.
3 times, I believe. Yeah.
Yes. And today we are testing out the Sony A1. First impressions of the camera. I feel like Sony has gotten the size correct with mirrorless. I did like in the past, the Z7 Mark II that I had, the Canon R5, and now the Sony A1. I forget how small Sony bodies are, but compared to when Sony first came out with the A7 a while back, it was like very small. Then over the years, Sony started to increase like the grip size. And now Nikon with their Z8 and Z9, it's pretty big. But I do appreciate the smaller size of this body. The EVF is really good, one of the highest resolutions on the market, 9.44 megapixels in the EVF, so it's really clear. And I know I had you look through it a couple times, and it's, to you, it's pretty clear?
Yes, very clear. It picks up very quickly.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
responsiveness of the EVF is really quick as well. For this new firmware 2.02, they did include icon footers where you can press on the bottom of the screen and you can change the ISO and aperture really quickly. Also, new to my knowledge, one of the reasons why I never really got the A1 is because I thought the touchscreen functionality wasn't that great. But I guess with the newer firmware update, going through menus is really quick and really responsive, even like swiping through photos. I am shooting in JPEG and RAW, and the new picture profile I'm using is a Cinetone. So you're looking at the JPEG previews on the screen, so it's kind of like a cinematic warm glow to the pictures. But of course, if you don't like that, I'm shooting in RAW and I can adjust it. We've been shooting for about 15 minutes. How do you like the photos so far?
The photos are beautiful, very crisp. The colors are really awesome. I have a very saturated dress on, so it's capturing that beautifully.
Matches the environment?
Yes, absolutely. The glow definitely is something that I noticed too. Makes the skin look flawless.
Yes.
So I'm sure that'll help too with editing.
Yes.
Less to do. So yeah, they're looking great so far.
All right, we'll keep on shooting. As you can see, our buddy Clay is shooting Tasi. He is primarily a Canon photographer. So later on during the shoot, I want him to try this beast of a camera, the Sony A1. I don't like Sony. I did purchase the A9 Mark II twice. And I think what's drawing me to this camera primarily is the 50 megapixel blackout-free sensor, which is amazing. Coming from the 24 megapixel in the A9 II, this has like double the resolution. The color science is a little bit different. I believe it's more natural. And of course, it's all subjective. You can, edit in Photoshop how you want it. The top dials, this makes the camera very easy to navigate. I don't need to go into the menus anymore. But just shooting Tasi blackout-free, it's just very easy to use this for portraits and events, which I primarily do, portraits and events. Maybe I'll start to do sports a little bit. Okay, looks like Clay is done, and let's continue to shoot Tasi. I want to do a slow motion video because this can do 4K 120. I'm going to put this on second bus there. I'm going to put this on continuous focus. Yes.
I need to go back and then.
Yes. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, sorry. I gotta press the record button. I'm so used to like other cameras. Okay, there's a record button.
Gotcha.
Why is it not in slow motion?
That was beautiful though. Looks great.
Why? 4 times slow motion, maybe too slow. Okay.
Okay.
So when you're halfway here, just do a turn. Yes. On 3, 1, 2, and 3. Good. Turn. There we go.
Ooh.
And you're good.
Okay. That was sped
It's
up.
fast forward.
Interesting. Yeah. So we got regular, we got quick.
It says quick motion.
3rd time's a charm.
5 times slow motion. We'll do 4 times slow motion
Okay.
or 2 times slow motion. Okay, 1, 2. Sun's coming out. 1, 2, and 3. Turn, please. Very good. Look at the camera, and I'm going to stop. This has to be it. There you go.
Beautiful.
I'm a YouTuber now. They like to put everything in slow. The focus is pretty good. Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
And then you just flip it back to aperture priority, and we're good. 3/4 body shot. Very nice. Can we have a side pose, please? Your right elbow just a little bit higher. Good. 1, 2, and 3. 3/4 body shot. 1, 2, and 3. Head a little bit higher towards the sun. Very nice. 1, 2, and 3. Close your eyes, and then when I count to 3, open them up. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Look up to clouds. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. Good. Smile just a little bit.
I love it.
Good. Okay, so I was kind of messing up on the S&Q settings, but on the menu, you could film in 4K 120, reduce it by 50%, 4K 60, and it'll be 2 times slow motion. So I did get a video of Tasi walking towards me. The autofocus AFC continuous was very good. And I'm gonna show a clip of my menu settings and also a clip of Tasi. All right, so this is what I meant by 2 times slow motion, filming at 4K 120, but it's recording at, I guess, 4K 60, 2 times slow motion. If you move the dial to S&Q here, which I have it, you'll see recording at 4K 60, and it plays back in 2 times slow motion. So if you just like it like this,
Imagine.
okay. Oh, that's the bad thing about the weather. It's just like, I mean, So slow.
I know. Oh, there's speed bump. Which way? You want me that way?
You know what? Because the lighting's perfect here, but it's okay because I don't like that car.
Okay, so this way.
Yeah, right in the center. Perfect. Right in the center again. Okay, this will be full body. Good. So this camera, blackout free, no mechanical shutter. The shutter sounding here is fake, but shooting electronic shutter. But the blackout free is really good. Half body shot. Good. Oh, 3/4. Okay, let's switch really quick.
Okay.
Better lighting. Thank you. Okay, full body. 1, 2, 3. Oh, car coming. Yeah, we don't want to die. Stroll Guam. Okay, let me get low.
You want me to do like a squatting?
Yes. Yes, don't worry about the
Should I turn or be more forward?
side. Yes. Okay, you're in the frame. 1, 2, 3. Higher shot to get the road on your shoulders. Good. A little bit of higher shot so you can see the road. And we're good. Let's look at the photos. Right hand just a little bit higher. Good. Okay, this will be direct on. Good.
Nice, we got wind action. Very cool.
Are you able to move a little bit to your left, just so the Lexus will be in the middle? Oh, that's a little bit too much. Perfect. Good. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right, Sony A1 with Tasi. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Good. Smile just a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Okay, move your hand a little bit lower, your left hand. Good. Look towards the road. Good. To your right side. Good. Okay, a couple more. 1, 2, and 3. Display quality, high. So if you move it to standard, the frame rate, you can do higher, up to higher, right? That's like 120. But see, it gets ghosted out. So if we do standard, you're able to set it to the full 9.44. And for portraits, you want the best 9.44 megapixels inside, just so it's really nice to look through. And standard frame rate, I believe, is 60 frames per second. It's still good. Clay, when you started your professional photography career, what camera brands have you shot with?
The Canon R5 and the Canon EOS R.
So you have never tried a Sony camera?
I haven't.
You're going to try it right now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So since it's just one shot, you have to click,
Okay.
yeah. but the AFC is on. All right, so Tasi's gonna do some walking shots. Clay's gonna try out Sony for the first time.
Where's the
question?
Does it have zoom or?
Prime lens.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to zoom with your feet. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, car coming. Yeah, you're used to zooms? Oh yeah. So when it first started, maybe 13 years ago, I fell in love with primes because less distortion.
Gotcha.
I mean, nowadays everything's software corrected in camera, but back then, yeah.
All right, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's the fake shutter Sony here, but electronics shutter. Okay, Clay's experiencing the blackout-free.
So was it actually taking the picture or no?
Correct. So
Okay.
when you see the black border around it,
Okay.
it's capturing the image. Very few cameras have the blackout-free Z8, Z9, A9, A9 II, this one.
Okay.
I think that's it. Because when people are shooting sports, they don't want to see the blackout
Okay.
because
Gotcha.
it's hard for them to kind of anticipate the next move.
That makes sense.
I'm not too sure if it's really needed for portrait photography,
Okay.
but just for me, it's just easy to see, like Tasi coming, and then it's easy to focus on her posing. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll let you. How did you feel using the other team's camera?
I actually like the way it looks, like better than it looks in mine. The color is better. The only reason I didn't go Sony is because Sony has all these buttons on here that I have no idea what's going on.
If it's not for the dials on the top, other Sony cameras just have a couple, but that's before when Sony cameras were coming out. A lot of people are like, I have to dive into the menus, and the menus are complicated. But over time, Sony tried to make the menus a little bit easier. But just like a couple minutes ago, I was trying to find, to show the viewers like how to change the EVF to like high quality. I kept on going through the menus like 2 times, because you gotta dive like deep, like layer after layer, and then you'll see it, yeah. I do prefer the Canon menus though. I do prefer it better than the Sony menus. So most likely you're not gonna switch anytime soon now.
I don't think so. I do love the color though. The color is really good. And then she stands out kind of like more.
Exposure-wise?
I'm not sure. I can't really put my finger on it, but it's just like, I don't know.
I think Sony has DRO. I think dynamic range optimization. Canon has something similar. I forget the name. But I believe it may be turned on in this camera. So the shadows are brought out a little bit more. And you're seeing the JPEGs, but I'm pretty sure if I bring in the RAWs will probably be, you'll be darker. But the EVF, yeah.
That one's nice.
I should have came down lower so there's not so much up there, but.
I can do it again.
Oh no.
Okay.
No. I was
All right, we are done with our photo shoot. Clay tried the Sony A1 for the first time, or actually Sony camera for the first time. Tasi's experienced model, no problems working with her again. Very easy to work with. Clay, I know you're kind of still getting into portrait photography. It's really good that we have Tasi here because, she's doing all the work, and even me, I'm just pushing the button and taking pictures of you. But what do you think about the photo shoot overall and the Sony A1?
Again, going back to what we initially started looking at in the beginning, the color contrast is amazing on that. I love the slight glow to the skin on I believe the JPEG files.
Cinetone.
The Cinetone.
Picture profile.
It's
Cinetone, yeah.
very beautiful. Again, I like how quickly it was able to pick up on me. So when I had different movements going
autofocus
on,
is quick,
yes, I was able to capture that beautifully. So
I'm trying to remember. I think the Sony A1, maybe there's only 2 Sony cameras that you can choose a Cinetone picture profile. I think it's picture profile 11. I know Cliff, the one that, he's filming us right now, he has a Sony A7 IV. I don't think you can do Cinetone on that. But yeah, the JPEGs you're seeing is from Cinetone. And one of my friends, he's a Sony ambassador, PMR, Patrick Murphy Racy. He's a sports photographer, and he sets all his JPEGs on Cinetone.
okay,
And he doesn't really need to edit.
yeah,
So maybe when I go home, I don't need to really edit these that much.
doesn't look like it from what I see. So
Yeah,
they
it's
look
pretty good.
Awesome. The little video we captured too today was really
Yes.
fun.
And I think when I switch to video mode, I don't know if it automatically goes to Cinetone. I need to double check. But just for the viewers, we are shooting with the Sony 50mm 1.4 GM. It was just released, I think, 2023. Is that right, Cliff? 2023, or was it this year? 2024?
23, I believe.
23, yes. And this is actually Cliff's lens that he sold to me. Any last words about our photo shoot?
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate both of y'all.
Oh, thank you for coming along.
Yeah.
It's always good to have another perspective. As the viewers know, always buying and selling. And it's always good to hear other photographers' perspective on gear and how, you don't really feel like switching because you're used to Canon. And I think the autofocus in the R5 is still pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And even the A1. So it's really up to the needs. Like, do I need the blackout-free? Do I need the 50 megapixels? Yeah, but we'll see how long I stick with the A1. But so far, I'm loving this camera. Thank you, everyone. So I'm gonna show you guys how fast it is to transfer 50 megapixel JPEG. Go to your Creators app. Oh, disconnect from camera. You go to Import, and it's gonna ask you to join Wi-Fi. It may take a couple seconds. You click Join. After that, maybe it's another 10 seconds. Let's go see. All right, almost there.
Oh yes.
And we are in. Then I'm going to choose, just loaded everything pretty quick. Import, and I'm importing the original size, which is 50 megapixels. Raw image might not, oh, it's a raw image. Let's do JPEG, just to show you. Okay, press OK. Look how fast it is for 50 megapixel JPEG. Go to Photos, you'll see it here. Zooming in 100%. That's very clear. Very clear, Tasi.
Yes, it is.
Transfer it straight to phone